Okay, so now that we've got that out of the way, where should we go next? I think Onderon should be next. Because we did Dantooine, we did Nar Shaddaa. We have to go to Onderon, and then basically what happens on Onderon, there's DXUN, which is a moon of Onderon. We have to go there first because there's some sort of something happening, and then we go to Onderon, and then we have to leave and come back. So we may as well do that, and then go to Korriban, and then we can come back and finish Onderon later. That's the plan for now. Oh yeah, I maybe should not have skipped that cutscene.
Well, this is Onderon. It looks like there's a long line to get into the ISIS starport.
Something feels wrong here. A great disturbance here in
Wasn't
orbit.
Isis the name of the
planets
Jawa in
below.
the first
I
game?
guess this blockade is a symptom of larger problems on Onderon.
If they decide to do a cargo search, we're gonna be in trouble.
Looks like we're about to find out. I'm receiving a message from some Colonel Tobin. Patching it through.
The Ebon Hawk. I was told to expect your arrival. I don't know your business on Onderon, but it ends here.
We've taken some hits. We can try to fight back, or I can outrun them and hide us on the jungle moon nearby. It's your call.
Better run for it. Go. We better run for it. Go to the moon. I don't want to do the turret bit. I don't like doing the turret game.
You know, just once I wish someone was glad to see us. But no, if it isn't weapons pointed at our heads, it's someone trying to blast us out of the sky.
I remember the days when welcoming committee used to mean something, without being followed by blaster bolts.
Where did we land?
Looks like one of the moons of Onderon. Not sure which one. It's mostly jungle and mountain. I did pick up the remains of an old outpost near here. Maybe that's why there's all these clearings around. Maybe they were once settlements.
There were no settlements here. Those clearings were most likely once craters or crash sites.
Crash sites?
This is DXUN, where the Mandalorians began their crusade against the Republic. The remains of whatever outposts you detected here are military ones. We should be careful.
This is where the Mandalorian Wars started? This doesn't look like much of a battlefield.
Much is buried here, and there is much that should remain buried.
That's just great. How badly's the ship damaged?
It's taken a little damage, nothing too serious. I'm shutting down all unnecessary systems until we make repairs. It'll keep us from being a target.
Alright, we need to get to Onderon.
Until the ship is repaired, we're not going anywhere. Unless you can find another route to Onderon, we should sit tight.
There may be a means to get to Onderon by another route. The Force has guided us here for a reason. We should explore our surroundings. There is something here.
That sounds great.
Oh, there's something here, all right. Predators. Not small flit darters, but big, mean, nasty predators.
Nevertheless, we should explore our surroundings. And that nearby outpost would be as good a place as any to begin.
Okay then. You say so. Let's head to the outpost.
Well, if you go, be careful. No telling what other ships were forced down in the battle.
I have a feeling the ship will not be repaired until our business here is concluded. Do I make myself clear?
Yeah, I understand. What's so important about this place?
This is where the Mandalorian Wars began. She fought here once, and there are things here she must see.
She fought here? Why didn't she say anything?
Do you speak of all your battles? Or are there some you wish to forget?
Yeah, so this is where the Mandalorian Wars begin. Bador, please.
Yes, General?
Chase, just let me train you. I'm starting to think, did I miss the opportunity to turn him into a Jedi? Because he's just not doing it right now. And when I try, he won't. Alright, always bring me around. I'm gonna bring him along. See if maybe, because he's not maxed out on light side points. Maybe if I max him on light side points, he'll talk to me. But any hoosers, let's get to going. Remember these guys from Telos? DETOUR even said this is where they imported him from.
This won't take long.
Sometimes these things have remains because they give the excuse that they'll eat anything. Apparently not these ones.
Got some news. The space battle is still going on. The Hawk's sensors just picked up a contact heading to the moon. Most of the ship's systems are powered down, so it's about all I got. That ship may have landed nearby, though. Or it may be on the other side of the moon. So you might want to prepare for another friendly Onderon welcome.
Okay, cool.
You thinking what I'm thinking? These jungles are filled with long, narrow paths, dumb beasts that just keep charging at you. This place is perfect for mines. If the carcasses were worth anything, you could make a fortune.
Thanks for the tip. But actually what I was thinking was, why the heck am I here and what is my life? Okay guys, there's 3 Duros up ahead. Be prepared. I know it's gonna be like the hardest thing we've ever done, but yeah. I think we can take them. We got at least 2 lightsabers with us. Here we go.
You have led us on a very fine chase, human. The battle above was your doing, yes? Our ship is quite damaged now.
If it isn't the Zug brothers. Sorry, but this one's my bounty. So keep those weapon barrels pointed down.
Our quarrel is not with you, red-maned woman. We are far from Nar Shaddaa, and so are you.
I didn't start that space battle, that wasn't me.
Your view is very narrow, human. The battle was your responsibility, whether you admit it or not. In some sense, we are doing you a favor. The reception you would receive on Onderon would be a cold one.
What do you mean?
You have caught the eye of someone very powerful on Onderon. He wants you dead, but you do not need to worry about that now.
Can't we make a deal?
These thugs are very good at making deals, but now when making deals requires breaking another. This has gone on long enough. Brothers, shoot them, but try not to kill.
Take them down.
That's another one for me.
There we go. What you got for me now? Where did he get some XR Coon stuff, I wonder? It's very interesting. And the Mandalorian heavy suit. How about you? You got nothing? You got nothing. Okay, then.
You let the ship escape? I will deal with your failure later, Captain. But for now, find that ship. Our ally has indicated that the Jedi hasn't left the system yet. Send a detachment to DXUN. If you find anything, alert me immediately. Now get out of my sight.
Whoever this contact is needs to shut their mouth. So I'm doing quite fine on my own without the Onderonian, like, authorities tracking me down everywhere I go. No, not these guys. I know.
Systems failing, Master.
Let's get this over with.
Okay, Mira's taking some damage.
Let's move on.
Systems failing, master. Failing, master.
Okay, there we go. Wait, is there another one? Apparently so. Alrighty then.
Watch it, Jedi. There's a body over there. A lone Mandalorian. Fresh kill, too. I can't figure the percentage in them still being on this rock.
Do you think he was alone?
Most Mandalorians I know are mercenaries, and not the cheap kind. Whoever hired him had a good reason to send him to this jungle. There may be more of them around. Keep your weapon charged.
Door is impenetrable, but anything short of high-grade explosives, I know where to find them. Seriously, I'm starting to think, did I miss the opportunity to turn Bayador into a Jedi? Because we're starting to get fairly late into the game. And he still hasn't turned. Oh, not turned, but he still hasn't, like, given any, like, dialogue. Okay. Whatever. Well, this is where we meet up with the Mandalorians.
Hold it right there. We've got you surrounded.
Great, just what we needed. Mandalorians.
I'm surprised you got this far. The jungle doesn't usually let its prey go that easily. What are you doing here?
Why are you on DXUN?
We claimed this moon decades ago, when we reforged ourselves after XR Kun's defeat. Some of us call it home. Why are you trespassing here?
Our ship crashed. We were forced to land.
We expected as much. Few visit DXUN by choice. We have orders to escort you to our camp. Our leader wants to speak to you.
I'm not finished exploring yet.
You are coming with us. I'm supposed to escort you peacefully, but the alternative is quite acceptable. So your choice is follow us as our guest, or see how Mandalorians have earned their reputation.
Fine, take me to camp then. This place gets the big cinematic angles and stuff. Guess they were proud when they modeled this level. Several big cinematic angles.
So you're the intruder. Our sensors picked up your handiwork in space. I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians.
I thought the Mandalorians were disbanded.
Scattered perhaps, but we're still alive. Alive and rebuilding.
I thought Mandalorians were just blasters for hire. Or what is this place? Let's be polite. Shoot, I double-clicked by accident. It used to be the heart of the Mandalorian war effort. From this complex we commanded an armada that had the Republic on the run. It didn't last. The camp looks like it's seen better days.
Covert camps are not meant to attract attention. Because we conquered them, the people of Onderon still hold a grudge against the Mandalorians. So we keep our presence here a secret.
I'm trying to get to Onderon. Do you know how I could get there?
So it's transportation you want. It so happens I have a small shuttle that's more than capable of running the Onderon military blockade.
That's
I make
good.
occasional trips to ISIS for information and supplies. If you want to go with me, you're going to have to prove your worth.
Okay, how do I prove myself?
Figure it out yourself. Ask around. See if you can make yourself useful. Or something that'll show what you're made of.
So there's nothing you can think of?
There is one thing. Before your ship landed, we were preparing some demolition work. All the activity forced my men to stop before they finished. The charges need to be detonated before anybody comes across them, so all you'd have to do is flip a switch.
Okay, that sounds easy.
You asked if there was anything you could do, and I told you. Nothing in this jungle is as simple as it seems, though.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'll let Kex know that you check out. We found more gear than we can use, so you can trade with him if you need some more supplies. Be careful in the jungle. Our patrols have stopped until the space traffic dies down. The challenging beasts have been cleared from the area, but what's left might still be too much for you.
Okay, I'm all the way out here. Alrighty then.
Alright, stand back. Let's see if that... Sith's blood! Fixing anything in this rot-infested place is an uphill battle.
What's the problem?
This jungle attacks anything made by man. Restoring the generators and computer systems is no easy task.
No, I don't imagine it would be. I've had some practice restoring navigator computer systems if you need a hand.
I'll take whatever help I can get. Whatever wires and tech haven't been corroded by the jungle are at least 10 years old.
What's the problem?
I'm trying to get the relay dish operational, but several components are broken and need repair. Without the relay, we're vulnerable to attack, especially right now. Seems just about everything involved with a relay dish is broken. I've been trying to fix it for weeks and still no success.
I can take a look at it, if you will permit it.
If you think you can help, there's the broken cables right over there, and the relay maintenance structures behind me. You can find the telemetry computer in there. The only thing I know for sure is we need a new phase pulse converter for the tracking computer.
Okay, where can I find a phase pulse converter?
That part's rare enough in most spaceports. Finding one here would be difficult.
We actually already found one in an old weapons cache, but flaming Canox ate it.
Canox ate it.
That's the problem with Canox. They'll leave you alone if you keep your distance. But if you turn your back on the pests, they'll eat anything they can get in their mouth.
Sounds like a beagle. Why don't you hunt him down? Or how do you propose I find it?
Just gut every Canox you come across. You wouldn't believe the things you can find in those little beasts.
Okay, I'll start looking.
Alright then. Come back when you have the converter and we can see about getting these systems working again.
Sounds good.
What's going on?
Let's see if we can't fix what's right here anyway. Power wires here are damaged. It would take a lot of skill and parts to repair them. It would take a lot of skill and parts to repair them. 0 repair parts. I have fixed the broken wires. Way to go, Bador. You are quite the man. Anyway, let's go back outside and explore the jungle for some Canox, whatever the heck it's called. Okay, we got one.
Yes, General?
Just let me turn you into a Jedi. Wait, what? It ate a lightsaber?
Yeah, something wrong?
Mira, no, Mira, get out of my way. I'm trying to click on the Canox. Oh, Kelborn.
What are you doing out here? It's dangerous for your kind.
I thought all the patrols had been stopped.
I am a Mandalorian scout. I don't go on patrols. Mandalore sent me out here personally to track a ship that landed in the area.
A ship? There was a Duros hunter ship that landed in the jungle.
No, it wasn't them. That ship was damaged and screaming its ID signature all the way down. This one was trying to slip in quietly, and it was keeping its eye on emissions to a minimum. Our sensors almost didn't pick it up.
Any sign of the crew, or what have you found?
Just this corpse here. Looks like a scout, and pretty green, too. The fool walked right into a group of Canucks and got torn apart.
Well, whoever these visitors are, they don't know their terrain very well.
He can't have been the only one crawling around here. If there's more, we need to take them out. You up for some action?
Depends on what do you intend to do, kill them?
Squeamish? Don't worry, I'm not planning on killing them unless I have to. But people do have a habit of shooting at Mandalorians on sight. If so, I wouldn't mind a good fight.
What's the plan?
There's more of these scouts in the jungle. There's many paths, and I don't want them to slip by.
If we spot any scouts, we'll need to take them out fast before they can warn their companions.
If we split up, we should be able to find their scouts, if you're up for it.
Okay, let's go.
I'm going to take up a position to the east. You go west. I'll make sure none of them get past me.
Alright, I'm pretty much already within the... Oops, that's not what I meant to click. Pretty much already within the west part. Of maybe just do another loop-de-loop. And we should come across them in no time. Kelborn, can you just not stop in the middle of the road like that? That'd be wonderful. Oh, I know where this is.
I don't like the sound of that. I think you've just stirred up a mining blast.
Oh well. Easy pickings, right? Oh, they're behind us. This is something that Mandalore told us to do.
That's another one for me.
Mira, we're gonna need some help here. Or Feodor needs some help. I'm perfectly fine.
Take him down.
That's another one for me. That's another one for me.
Yeah. We all attacked at once. Not sure what a tooked means. Okay, Feodor. Your time to shine. You almost blew it up by accident. There we go. Well, hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Oh wait, okay.
Good to go.
Let's use Mira this time. Recover all these mines. So I think right now she actually has a higher demolition than Feodor does. Also, in the interest of not blowing any of them up, let's make sure they stay put while I do this. Alright. These might come in useful later. I remember there was one other point in the game where I tried to use mines towards the end. It was actually on this planet too. We have to go into the big tomb. Examine the droid. The droid hasn't been. The droid looks like it hasn't been used in some time. You can't find a way to activate the droid. Do I bash it? Okay, that's the way you activate the droids. Also, who activated the droid? Was it me or was it her? I think these droids are weak.
This won't take long.
That's another one.
How many arms does that thing have? Dang. Feodor, are you actually even doing anything? You're kind of standing a fair distance away from the one you're hitting, and none of them are even attacking you. Feodor, just get good.
That's another one for me.
Sheesh. Going all over the dang
What happened
place.
to Lon?
He got swarmed by those little beasts. I think they're called Canox.
They're not
Maybe
so
this
little.
mission's worth it to the Colonel. If not, wait, did you hear that?
That's her! Get her!
Hi. Yeah, let's see what we can see. Get another dart for you, Mira. You're good with those. Controls are a bit sluggish right now for whatever reason.
Set the staging camp up here. This jungle just never ends.
Lieutenant, 2 of our scout patrols haven't reported back.
2 more? Nothing is worth this.
More beasts!
Everyone, attack!
Well, let's attack the beasts at least.
me handle this.
Okay. Remember, I think there was only just the two.
Yes, General?
Stop it. I believe that is all that there is. Yeah, let's head back to Kelborn and tell him what we've done. That'll give us some influence with what's his name, Mandalore.
I found more of their scouts, but they
You've been
started shooting as soon as they saw me.
You've
I heard
been
blaster
standing
rifle
here this
fire
whole
coming
time,
from
you
deeper in
big
the
liar.
jungle. You find anything?
I came across two groups of scouts. They weren't in the mood to talk either.
Surprised they wouldn't talk to you. I thought their grudge was only with Mandalorians. Find out anything useful from them?
They mentioned something about a colonel. There also seems to be more of them.
Colonel, huh? Could be Colonel Tobin. Tobin is General Vaklu's personal cat hound. If he's on your trail, you might want to steer clear of Onderon.
Tobin's the one who opened fire on our ship and forced us to land here.
I'm not surprised. He was probably acting on orders from Vaklu. If so, you've made some dangerous enemies.
Enemies I've never even met. Who's Vaklu?
General Vaklu is the cousin of Queen Talia. He's also in charge of the Onderon military. He led the Onderon resistance when we occupied their world during the Mandalorian Wars. He was a worthy foe. Maybe more than a match for you.
Yeah, we'll have to say about that.
The scouts. I'll let him know your role in dealing with them.
Thank you. Who were those scouts?
They're Onderon military, although they were trying to be secret about it. I've got a feeling you're going to need all the help you can get. One last thing about the battle circle. Your actions have proven you worthy of facing our best in the circle. Perhaps we can face each other there. See you at camp.
Alrighty then. I know what the battle circle actually is. It's just he didn't like in the context of this particular playthrough. There's been absolutely no mention of it yet. Was there just a Malaris right there? Oh, there's two Malarises. Oh, is that how you big warriors fight? When two little beasts come crawling around, you just cloak yourselves so you don't have to fight them? I thought Mandalorians were supposed to be great warriors. Well, let me tell you, the words of Yoda, lords don't make it great. And I think you've pretty much proven that to be a fact by your actions here right now. Whatever. This cannot have any remains. Please have another piece of the thing. Yeah, it has the core. Cool. I just need one more thing, I think. Remains. Okay, we got it. That should be everything. Hey, Bayador, can you put it... Not you. Bayador, can you put it together? Forget you. What is your purpose anymore? I fixed the broken power cables.
Good to hear it. I've been low on parts, otherwise I would have been able to get to that. Any progress with...
Yeah, and I got the... I fixed the... Or I haven't fixed it, but I have the parts.
You do? Let me see. I don't know how, but these pieces look in good enough shape to repair. I'll have the telemetry computer repaired in no time.
Could you mention this to Mandalore?
I'll be sure to tell Mandalore how much help you've been. I know you didn't ask, but here's a reward anyway. Mandalorians are expected to do anything they can to help, but you're a stranger, and you didn't have to help us.
It was my pleasure to help. I don't need a reward.
All right, if you say so. Again, you have my gratitude.